Good afternoon and happy Wellbeing Wednesday. I'm Kristen Collins and I'm really excited to connect with you guys again this week. And it's been a really inspiring week for me. I've had a lot of connectivity with some really innovative thinkers, with my community, to really better understand what my message is and what I have to say and what I feel about well-being and self-care and self-love. It's just been an incredible week of being able to sit in that space for a lot of my day. So what I wanted to share with you guys this week were some of those awakenings or some of those realizations from connecting with my community, where we were diving deeper into self-care being foundational to your well-being, your family's well-being, your community's well-being, and your organization's well-being. And really what came through loud and clear for me was the connection between mind and body and mindset, and how we dictate our environment. We dictate our experience. We are responsible for that based on our lens and how we're approaching our day. And I loved it because something that bubbled up was I heard myself say, you are the CEO of yourself, your own company, your own entity, your own being. You are responsible for this. And instead of us giving away our power and giving away our will to others, whether it be our spouse or our community or our employer, we have to own who we are, and we have to show up proud and comfortable with who we are. And then we're going to attract the experience that we're creating internally, that we're in touch with internally. That message has been crossing for me multiple times a day, every day this week. And I was like, I have such clarity that I need to put it out to you guys, that what is going on inside is reflected on the outside. And are you in the present moment? Are you decluttered to be able to realize that and experience that? And if you're not, would you like to move towards how am I getting in the here and now to be aware of what my mindset is and what my lens is? And I have great news. If you don't like what your mindset is, if you don't like what your environment is, you can choose different. It's that simple. You don't have to go out and get a PhD. You don't even have to go out and get a new job. You just have to shift your mindset. So this morning, I was practicing self-care and connecting with nature this is part of my ritual in the morning, and I took my dog Beaufort for a walk like I always do. And I'm in a new neighborhood now, and it's gorgeous. I mean, the landscaping here is just like I've never seen. It's fantastic. So I'm really, really enjoying my morning walk with him and the cup of coffee, and I'm hearing all these birds. I'm seeing all this vegetation I had no idea that Florida even had. It's just a really cool experience. And my neighbors are super great. They're really, really nice. So this morning, and it was a little chillier out than normal, and I was really excited about that. I'm from the Northeast. I love the seasons, and that's something I miss about living in Florida. So this morning, I see my neighbor, who's delightful, and she says, good morning, and it's cold out, for us, right? It's 90, it's cold out. It's cold out. And I said, I know it is. And then I immediately went into a complaint about living in the subtropics, and it's always so moist and hot and blah, blah, blah. And she just leaned over and pet the dog and kind of ignored my comment. And then I heard myself launching into how today's Groundhogs Day and every day is the same, and it's such a heavy lift to get out of bed. And I just want to thank my neighbor because she graciously just smiled at me and nodded through her mask, and she went on her merry way. And I am so thankful and I am so grateful that I am of the presence and of the mind, that I observed and absorbed that interchange. And as I walked away with my dog and my cup of coffee, I thought, oh my God, could I have been any more negative? I just spewed negative energy all over this woman. And she had such grace, and she wasn't like, oh, you're down today or something like that. She actually provided me the space where I was able to have that actualization by myself. And I immediately became aware of it and made a decision. Yeah, it is wet and hot down here all the time. And yeah, every day right now is Groundhog's Day. But if that's my foundation to build my day upon, if that's my mindset, if that's what I'm going to embrace, I'm going to have a heck of a day. That's what I'm going to attract, is that negative energy. So I was so thankful to have the opportunity in real time to change my mind. Now, it's only midday. I don't know how it's going to work out for the rest of the day, but my goal is to catch myself. I'm tired. I'm really, really tired. Last night's sleep was not awesome. And it is a heavy lift today. And I'm okay with that. I just have to embrace that today's a harder day than other days. And what can I do? Be kind to myself, take it easy on myself, maybe not push as hard today, but embrace what today is bringing for me. And having a shift in my mindset, that is one of more positive energy, because where our attention goes, energy flows. So if I'm putting all this attention on negativity, guess what I'm going to attract? So my question to you today on Wellbeing Wednesday is, how are you showing up? I know things are hard. I know things are weird. I know we have really awful days. And it's okay. We need to feel those emotions and, be upset or be sad or be whatever that emotion is. But as we know, we are not our emotions. We are that essence or being experiencing our emotions. So for me, experiencing that negativity this morning and being aware of it and making a conscious decision to change my lens, change my perspective so I could attract differently throughout my day today. So this week is just full of mindset, law of attraction. Life is your mirror. What's going on inside is what's reflected on the outside. And you are going to attract your fears, your joys, your vision. So I want you to take that in on this Wellbeing Wednesday and see what you could do to shift your mind, and what is a practice that you can use to help you shift your mind. And that would be one where you sit in the present moment. If that's just lowering your eyes and taking 5 deep breaths, or if that's doing a 25-minute meditation like I do every morning, that's like I cannot miss that. That is like incredibly important for me to spend 25 minutes. I do guided meditation with, right now I'm on Sync Tuition, which I love, and just really sitting in that moment and calming my mind and being present. And it does set a precedent. So I hope that helps on this Wellbeing Wednesday. I also want to very quickly thank the Greater Fort Myers Chamber of Commerce and all of you guys who plugged in to the presentation I gave on Monday for their Business as Unusual Summit. That was so inspiring for me. And Colleen and Linda and Deb, thank you guys for the opportunity and the feedback I've received from you guys that were on. I really appreciate the community and being able to interface with you guys and hopefully help you find that satiation and wholeness in yourself, so that you can go on to live a life of optimal well-being, whether it's as an employee, a boss, as a spouse, but most importantly for yourself. And then the last little thing I want to tease you with is that this week we also had the opportunity to do the recording of the launch podcast that I'll be launching the first of the year, Clarity Chats. And that was with the amazing human, Kevin Lace. And so I am really excited to be able to bring that interview to you guys with some short YouTube clips and then the full podcast series that he has helped me launch. Kevin is a former Navy SEAL. He is an incredible functional medicine clinician in the Panhandle of Florida. He starred as himself in the movie American Sniper, where he shares that story at war, and an incredibly unique person to be able to talk about the mind-body connection, because talk about someone that should be really dealing with the after effects of stress, right, as an amazing veteran, but then also how that as a functional practitioner affects our mind and body connection. So this week we were able to have a great conversation with him, and I'm really excited to bring it to you guys. So with that, I wish you a wonderful Wellbeing Wednesday, and I hope that you choose to contemplate your mindset, knowing that what you're experiencing on the outside is a reflection of what you're experiencing on the inside. Thanks. Have a great week. Bye.